right. Hello, hello. Okay. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram. Let's wait for a moment to see who joins. Hi, Frankie. Good to see you. Hey, Brosh. And Alyssa, I think. I saw her signed in. Hi. Hello, my YouTube and my Instagram friends. Welcome. Awesome. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Tuesday, Vinyasa Flow. What I've got planned for us today is, someone wants to be in my live video. That's fun. Maybe sometime we'll invite someone to join us. What I've got planned for us today are some hip mobility work, some shoulder mobility work, and some options to fly towards the end of class. So we're going to get stretchy. We're going to move. We are going to breathe, most importantly. So that's what's happening today. When you are ready, let's take ourselves to our mat and find a cross-legged seated position. And I'll meet you all there. All right. Let's go ahead and cross the shins. Get comfortable. Sit on a prop if you need more space for the hips or the low back. Hands come down to the thighs, palms facing down or up, whatever suits you here. And go ahead and find your breath, or notice your breath. Watch it and feel it moving in and out of the body. And take some time here to let yourself settle, to let yourself slow down. In my world right now, thoughts can be sometimes a little erratic or just very fast. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to think about. This time on your mat, this time is to narrow our focus down to one thing, and it's the present moment, and it's our breath, bringing that together here. So take time to lengthen out your inhales and your exhales. Smooth out that breath. The mind will follow. Just go ahead and arrive right here. We'll take the next 3 or so breaths in silence. Try to elongate those inhales and empty out on your exhales. Go ahead and blink open the eyes, rooting down through your seat. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, and then grab onto opposite elbows here. Or you can keep the arms straight if that doesn't work for you. Hug the lower ribs in, keep rooting down through the seat, lift tall through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. Imagine you can pull the elbows apart, breath out, and draw the biceps next to the ears. Notice which forearm is on top. On your inhale, extend the arms overhead, and then we'll switch the forearms, grabbing onto opposite elbows. Feel as though you could drag the arms apart, soften through the neck and the jaw. Take another deep breath in. Breath out, grow taller. On your inhale, reach the fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the sitting bones rooted. Walk the hands forward. Find some flexion through the ankles here. And fold deeper on your exhales. Feel the stretch in the outer hips, the stretch in the low back. Slight tuck through your chin, the lengthen through the back of the neck. Take another deep breath in. And breath out to fold deeper here. Walk the fingertips back in. Place your hands back behind your hips. Fingertips pointing forward, uncross the legs. Press into the feet. Press into the hands, inhale, reverse tabletop. Engage the glutes and lift the hips in line with your shoulders. Gaze forward or up at the ceiling, breath in. On your exhale, lower the seat back down. We'll cross the shins and we'll switch. Which shin is on front? On your inhale, root down, lift the arms up and overhead. Exhale, grab onto opposite elbows, pull those arms apart. Keep lengthening to the spine. Draw the crown of the head away from your tail. Breath in. On your exhale, twist to your left. Draw the lower belly in. Keep those shoulders or those arms stacked over the shoulders. Keep the length of the back of the neck. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist over to the right, driving the twist with the lower belly strength. So not just cranking the shoulders. The twist is happening around the navel line. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge, release. Sitting bones root. Crown of the head reaches forward. Continue to creep those fingertips forward if you can. And on your exhales, fold deeper, hinging at the creases of your hips. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. Walk the hands back in. Plant the hands by the hips and cross the legs. Feet are hips width distance. Toes and fingers are pointing forward. Root down and then lift the hips. Open wide across your chest. Press into the heels of the feet and the hands. Grip the mat with fingertips. Breath in. Breath out. Lower your seat down. Cross at the ankles. Roll over the knees. Plant the hands and lean them down. You're facing dog. So step the feet back. Lift the hips high. For this first down dog, root down to your hands, grip the mat through the fingertips. Gaze between the feet towards the navel, and then begin to bend and straighten through. One leg at a time. Pedaling out the feet. Open through the backs of the legs. Continue to breathe or come back to that breath. And when you're ready, find stillness in your dog, rooting down through hands and feet. Energetically lift up to the arms and the legs, draw the lower belly and the lower ribs in. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, ground down deeper into hands and feet. Bend your knees deeply, squatted dog, so it's a deep bend of the knees and the chest presses back towards your thighs. Opening up through the shoulders here. Feel that length through the back body. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out on your inhale, shift forward plank. Engage the legs as you shift forward. Crown of head forward, heels back. Exhale, squatted dog. Press it back. Inhale, forward plank. Rolling forward here. Press the floor with the hands. Exhale, squatted dog. Press your chest back. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. Engage the legs and the glutes. Knees can lower if you need. As slow as you can. Lower to the belly, elbows point back behind you. Light on the hands, uncurl the toes and press the feet into the mat. Baby cobra. Lift the chest to the head. Engage to the back body to help you lift. Engage to the legs. Breath in. Breath out, lower forehead or chin to the mat. Extend the arms back behind you, interlace. Knuckles, press back. Lift the chest and the head. Root down to the pubic bone on the tops of your feet. Take one more deep breath in. Open wide across your chest. And breath out, slowly release. Hands plant by your low ribs, elbows point back. Tuck the toes, walk them in so much the knees lift. Press the floor away, rise to plank or all fours. Down dog, hips high, thighs press back. Smooth out the breath, come back to it. Let the head be heavy. Release through the neck and the jaw. One more deep breath in here. Breath out. Inhale, lift your heels high. And on your exhale, take both heels over to the right, outer edge of right foot down, inner edge of left. Press the floor evenly with both hands. Inhale, lift the heels through center. Exhale, both heels over to the left, outer edge of left foot down, inner edge of right. Press into both hands. Shift a little more weight to that right hand if you can. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, squatted dog. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, right knee, right tricep, take it high. Hug the lower belly in. Step it back, squatted dog. Again, right knee, right tricep. Engage your left leg as well. Step back, squatted dog. One more, right knee, right tricep, take it high. Step outside your right hand, lizard lunge. Left hand under your shoulder, right arm reaches high. Breath in. Bend that elbow 90 degrees and point it back like a cactus arm. Inhale, reach that arm high. Exhale, cactus through that elbow, open through your chest. Inhale, reach that arm high. Exhale, bend the elbow, and now reach that arm back behind you, gaze back behind you. Inhale, reach the arm high, sweep it overhead, plant the hand down. Three-legged dog, right leg up and back, engage the lower belly, and on your exhale, open through the hips, stack and bend the knee. Inhale, re-extend, level off the hips. Exhale, lower the toes down, down dog. Inhale, roll forward, plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, vinyasa of choice. Lower halfway or all the way. Pull through, baby cobra or upward facing. And we'll meet downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, both heels to the left this time, even weight in both hands. Inhale, lift the heels through center. Exhale, heels over to the right, even weight both hands. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, squatted dog, hold for the breath in. And on your exhale, left knee, left tricep, shift forward. Step back, squatted dog. Left knee, left tricep, squeeze it high. Step it back again. One more. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Step outside your left hand. Right hand under your shoulder. Left arm reaches high. My right leg is still pressing up. The thigh presses up. Breath in. Exhale, bend that elbow 90 degrees. Open through the chest. Inhale, reach the arm high. Exhale, bend, open. One more. Inhale, reach the arm high. Exhale, bend the elbow. Now sweep the arm back behind you. On your next inhale, reach the arm high. Sweep it overhead and plant the hand under your shoulder. Three-legged dog. Take your left leg up and back. Open the hips, stack and bend the knee. Press the floor with the hands. Lower belly is drawing in. Inhale, re-extend the leg, level off the hips and lower the toes down, down dog. Inhale, roll forward, plank. Engage the legs, the core. Vinyasa of choice. Your breath, your flow. Exploring the body, skipping, adding on what you need here. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, open mouth, side out, release. Let the head get heavy. One more time, deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, squatted dog. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, right knee, right tricep, squeeze. Three-legged dog, press it up and back. Open the hips, stack and bend. Inhale, re-extend the leg, level off the hips. Exhale, knee to right tricep, step outside of that hand. This time, back knee lowers down. Left hand under your shoulder. Right arm reaches high, breath in. Exhale, reach it back, gaze back. Inhale, reach it up and overhead. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Stay right where you are. Or shift more weight to the front hand and right foot. Squeeze your left knee into your chest and kick it through for a modified pistol squat here. Go ahead, step it back, find your lizard lunge, gaze is forward, bend to the left knee, and then step forward. Malasana, yogi squat, elbows pressing the thighs, thighs into elbows, crown of the head lifts away from the tail. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold, parallel the feet. Walk the hips with distance apart, little bend in the knees. Halfway lift, tailbone back, crown of head forward. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way to stand. Press into the feet. Keep the legs strong, the lower belly drawing in. Gaze lifts. And on your exhale, grab onto opposite elbows. Press into the feet. Get strong through the legs. Lift the crown of the head away from the tail. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, keep the arms, but bend the knees deeply for chair pose. Engage the back body to peel the chest up and hug the low ribs in. Take a deep breath in. Sink deeper. Breath out. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, release the body. Exhale, forward fold, hinge. Halfway lift, breath in, lengthen. Hands plant, step back, plank pose. Rock forward, vinyasa of choice. Down dog. Breath in. Pause for the exhale. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Shift your left knee to your left tricep. Take it high. Take it up and back, three-legged dog. Open the hips, stack and bend. Inhale, re-extend the leg, level off the hips. Draw your left knee to your left tricep. Step outside the hand. Right knee lowers down, toes tucked or untucked. Right hand under shoulder. Left arm reaches high, breath in. Reach it back, gaze back, breath out. Inhale, reach it up and overhead. This time, lift the back knee. Press into that back heel. Stay right here or shift weight forward. Squeeze your right knee into your chest and kick it in between that left leg and right arm. Sweep it back behind you, lizard lunge. Left hand plants. Gaze forward, bend into that back knee, step forward, Vinyasa squat. Sink the seat. Elbows press. Crowned head lifts. Navel to spine, breath in. Forward fold, parallel the feet. Breath out, heel to those feet, hips width. Halfway lift on your inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold even deeper, release the weight of the head. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Arms can sweep up, they can sweep out. Grab on opposite elbows with the switch which arm you have on top. Bend the knees deeply, chair pose. Sink the weight back and down. Hug the low ribs in. Engage the upper back to lift the chest. Breath in. Sink your seat lower, breath out. One more time, deep breath in, engage the glutes. Sink lower, breath out. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, release the mind. Exhale, forward fold, lead with the heart. Halfway lift on your inhale, lengthen. Hands plant, vinyasa of choice. Step back, hop back. Make your way to down dog. Ooh, smooth on that breath. Slow it down. Deep breath in. Breath out. Settle in here. Come back to your focus. Come back to your breath. We'll add on to that flow. On your inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, squatted dog. Pause for the inhale. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, take it high. Step it back, squatted dog. Right knee, right tricep, take it high. Three-legged dog, up and back. Keep drawing the lower belly in. And then scorpion dog, open the hips, stack and bend. Inhale, re-extend, level the hips. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Step outside the hand. Back knee stays lifted. Left hand under shoulder, right arm reaches. Take it back behind you, gaze back. Inhale, reach the arm high. Exhale, gaze forward. Sweep that left foot through. Pistol squat. Step it back. Find that lizard lunge. Big step forward. Vinyasa squat. Sink low. This time from your squat, press into the heels. Rise all the way to stand and gaze the legs. Lift tall. Exhale, back into your squat. Take a deep breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Bring the feet hips width. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold deeper here. Inhale, rise to stand. Press into the feet, arms sweep high. Grab onto opposite elbows, bend the knees, chair pose. Pull the biceps back. Lift the chest here. Hug the low ribs in here. Don't forget about this belly strength. Breath in. Breath out. Standing high knee raise, release the bind and draw your left knee into your chest. Breath in. On your exhale, hover lunge. Bend the right knee, step your left foot back, cover the chest, fly the arms back behind you. Feet are on train tracks. For more stability, you can widen that stance. Squeeze the inner thighs together, draw the lower belly in. Inhale, high press and lunge. Shoulders over hips. Arms extend overhead. Breath in. Hold for the breath out. Open out, warrior two. Deep bend in that right knee. Ground down into the outer edge of that back foot. Sink deeper into the lunge, but squeeze the legs together, lighting up those inner thighs. Inhale, reverse, take it up and back. Pause and hold here for the exhale and bend deeper into the front knee. Reach up and back. On your next inhale, warrior two, and then find more depth in the lunge. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, goddess pose, heels in, toes out, knees over ankles. Draw knees out wide, draw your shoulders over your hips. Options for arms, hands to heart, cactus, or grab onto opposite elbows overhead. Draw the biceps back, hug the low ribs in, and now sink the seat. Deep breath in. Breath out. Keep drawing the knees out wide. Engage the glutes. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two. Right knee is bending here. Inhale, reverse, side body stretch. Keep that length. Extended side angle. Reach your chest forward. Right elbow light on the inner thigh. Left arm up and overhead. Ground down to the outer edge of the left foot. Engage the leg and reach to the left fingertips. Take another deep breath in. On your exhale, hands down, step back. Vinyasa of choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, squatted dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Step it back, squatted dog. forward. Open the hips, stack and bend. Inhale, extend, level off the hips. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, step outside the hand. Right knee stays lifted. Right hand under shoulder. Left arm reaches, breath in. Reach it back, breath out. Inhale, reach the arm high. Stay or pistol squat. Squeeze that right knee in and kick it through. Step it back to that lunge. Lower the left hand down. Gaze forward. Step forward. Halasana squat. Settle in. Squeeze the outer hips in. Don't just dunk the pelvis down. Find that inner thigh activation, that outer hip activation. Now look taller through the spine. On your next inhale, ground into the feet, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, slowly lower back into that squat. Lower the hands, forward fold, parallel the feet, and walk them in, hips width. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, empty out the lungs, release to the head. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Arms reach high, opposite elbows. Take the opposite arm on top, bend the knees, chair pose. Get low in the legs, squeeze the outer hips in, scoop the belly. As you get lower in the legs, lengthen through the upper body, engage the upper back. Breath in, breath out. One more time, breath in, breath out. Standing heavy raise. Release the body of the arms, draw your right knee into your chest. Left leg is strong. Root it down and lift up through that leg. Breath in, hover lunge, bend the left knee. Step the right foot back and pause here. Settle in, feet on train tracks for more stability. Hug the lower belly in, engage through the upper back. So hug the shoulder blades in, fingertips reach back, crown and head forward. Press into the feet, keep the legs the same, and then lift the torso. High crescent. Wrap the outer arms in. Find the depth in the lunge and scissor the inner thighs. Breath in. Warrior 2, open out. Deep bend in that front knee. We're externally rotating that front thigh now. Top of the right thigh presses back. So feel a stretch through the inner thighs. Deep bend in the knees, engage through the outer hips. On your inhale, reverse. Pause for the exhale. Hold it here. One more deep breath in. Hold, breath out. Warrior 2, 5-pointed star, breath in. Goddess, heels in. Walk them closer if you need. Knees over ankles, shoulders over hips, hands to heart, cactus, or grab opposite elbows here. And now sink lower, weight in the heels. Knees drive to the pinky side edges of the feet. Make sure you're not pitching all your weight forward. Draw the chest back. Test your balance here. Hug the low ribs in. Breathe, get steady with the breath. Steady with the pose. Now drop the seat a little bit lower. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, warrior 2. Left knee bends. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow light on the thigh. Right arm up and overhead. Ground out to the outer edge of the back foot. Long through both sides of the torso. And reach to the right fingertips. Breath in. 5 more depth. Breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands down, frame the front foot. Lightly step the left foot back. Vinyasa of choice. We'll meet in down dog. From your down dog, pause and breathe. Let's actually lower down to the knees in our down dog and make our way to puppy pose. Hips stacked over knees. Walk the hands forward. Continue to walk them forward until you can take the forehead down to the mat or a block or a blanket. If you have more space, the chin. If you have a lot of space through the spine, the sternum can come down. As long as you don't feel like you're crunching into the vertebrae, we're shortening the space between the vertebrae, just get the heart down to the mat here. So focus on lengthening the spine first, and then dropping the heart down. Awesome. So pausing here, yes, we are on all fours, but yes, we are in intense back bend. It's one of those harder than it looks places. It's one of those places that we really get to hone in on the breath and notice and experience what it's like to really slow down the breath when we're taking some really intense, invigorating poses here. Okay? So you have that power, you have that control. You can always come out of the pose if it's not working for you. Take another deep breath in. Breath out. Walk the hands back in, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Breath out. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Squatted dog, breath in. Take a big step forward with that right foot, lizard. Right arm reaches high. This time, cactus with the elbow, bend 90 degrees. Reach the arm high. Lower the hand down, step forward. Vinyasa squat, sink your seat. Elbows pressing the thighs. Just one round, press into the heels. Rise to stand. On your exhale, sink low into that squat. Deep breath in. Hands down, forward fold, parallel the feet. Walk the feet hips width distance apart. Inhale, chair pose, sink your seat. Lift your chest, lift your arms, bend the elbows, grab on opposite elbows. Pull the heart up and back. Breath in, breath out. Keep the body in the arms. Draw your left knee into your chest. One-legged chair pose. Sink the seat a little lower, weight in that left heel. Maybe you kick out long with that left foot. Heel pressing forward, lower belly drawing in. Go ahead and release the body in the arms. Straighten through the right leg. Maybe your left leg is still lifted. Breath in. Warrior 3, breath out. Fly the arms back by your hips. Hinge at that hip crease. Press through both feet. Draw the crown of the head forward. Hug the lower belly in here. Try to drop that left hip slightly down. Draw your right hip crease slightly back. Strong legs. Strong lower belly. Breath in. Step back, high crescent lunge. Deep breath in. Open arm twist. On the breath out, reaching long fingertip to fingertip. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, find the depth. Inhale, reverse. Hold for that exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, heels and toes out. Goddess, grab onto opposite elbows and sink lower into that lunge. Draw the knees out wide. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Take it up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, maybe this time right arm on the inside of the leg, left arm up and over. Find the depth in the lunge. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Deep breath in. Breath out, left hand to hip. Half moon pose. Reach your right arm forward, maybe to a prop. Maybe it hovers, maybe it's on the floor. Walk the back foot in, and then lift that back leg up. Engage so much through both legs. You're pressing that right foot into the floor, the left foot into an imaginary wall behind you. Maybe you start to reach that left arm high. We're hugging muscles in towards bones, but then reaching in all directions here. Rolling over with the hips to stack, the shoulders to stack. Take one more deep breath in. On your exhale, Shakti squat. Lower the fingertips, bend both knees, and hug your left knee behind the rib. Get low in the legs here. Deep breath in. Chair pose, feet together, sink the seat, lift the chest, lift the arms. Breath in. Exhale, vinyasa of choice. Options as always here. Plant the hands for crow if you want it. Feet together, knees high on the triceps. So knees up to the armpits if you can. Weight the hands, rock the weight forward and bend the elbows 90 degrees. Elbows over wrists, and then squeeze the toes together. Lift the feet. Squeeze in with that lower belly. Puff up through the upper back. Options to step back. Options to hop back. Vinyasa of choice. We meet in down dog. However you'd like to get there. Take a deep breath in. This time the exhale is SH. Deep breath in. The exhale is HA. Get vocal with those exhales. One more time. Deep breath in. The exhale is SH. Deep breath in. HA. Deep bend in both knees. Squatted dog. Breath in. Left knee, left tricep. Step outside your left hand. Left arm reaches high. Breath in. Bend the elbow. Breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Plant the hands, step forward, Vinyasa squat, heels in, toes out, squeezing with those outer hips. Inhale, rise to stand, scoop the lower belly, lift tall, exhale, sink down to that squat. Breath in, forward fold, breath out, parallel the feet. Walk them in hips width or together to touch. Bend the knees, chair, sink the seat, lift the chest, lift the arms. Keep drawing navel in towards spine. Breath in. Grab on the opposite elbows, breath out, and now sink the seat lower here. Sink the seat lower, deeper bend in that left knee, and then extend long to the right leg. Woo, muscles are shaking. Means they're working. Hug the lower belly in. One more deep breath in. Breath out, release the binding arms straight through that left leg. Maybe you keep that right leg lifted as well. Breath in. Exhale, warrior three, arms flying back. So shift that right foot back, shift the chest forward, hinge at that left hip crease. It's like a capital T shape here. Now press through both feet, engage the quad. Kneecaps will lift on the thighs. Draw your right hip down, left hip crease back, low ribs, hug in. So you're shortening the space between your front hip points and those low ribs. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rise, breath in. Open arm twist. Breath out. Reach long fingertip to fingertip. On your next inhale, warrior two. Exhale, find the depth in your lunge. Inhale, reverse, up and back. Hold for that exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, reach forward. Elbow to inner thigh. Extended side angle. Reach up and overhead. Just kidding. Let's come back up to warrior two. 5-pointed star. Turn the toes in, heels slightly out, and then heels in, toes out, goddess. Arms overhead. Grab on opposite elbows. Hug the low ribs in. Now sink the seat lower. Draw the arms back. Deep breath in. Breath out, everyone. One more time. Deep breath in. Sink lower on that exhale. Inhale, lift all the way. Exhale. This time, warrior two. Reverse, up and back. Breath in. Extended breath out. Back leg is strong. Reach forward. Top arm up and overhead. Breath in. Squeeze the legs together. Breath out and get lower in your lunge. Make sure you're still lengthening through that left side body. Right hand to hip. Walk the back foot in. Half moon pose. Left hand on the floor, a prop where it floats about 6 to 8 inches in front of your pinky toe. Walk the back foot in until you can shift weight to that front foot and then lift that back leg up. Press through both feet. Roll over with the hips to stack, the shoulders to stack. Right hand can stay or extend it up, reaching long from fingertip to fingertip. Pressing in all directions here, but draw the muscles in towards the bones. So strong here. Breath in. Lower the left fingertips, lower the right fingertips, square the hips, Shakti squat. Both knees bend, tuck that right knee behind your left. Take a deep breath in. Feet together, chair pose. Sink the seat. Breath in. Sink a little lower, breath out. Deep breath in. Sink a little lower, breath out. Option here. Vinyasa of choice. Plant the hands, step back. Or again, plant the hands for crow practice, crow play. Squeeze the heels in towards your seat. Squeeze the lower belly in to lift the hips higher. If you're jumping back, land bend elbows and then shoot the legs back. And then move through your flow. From your down dog, go ahead, lower the knees. Big toes touch, knees wide, or bring them together. And sink back and down for child's pose. Close down through the eyes. Smooth out the breath. Deep breath in. And breath out. Okay, we've got one more flow in the legs, and we're taking it down to our seats, okay? We are gonna play with some transitions here from half moon pose to Shakti squat like we did before, but we're gonna repeat. So it's half moon, squat, open back up, half moon, really root down to lift up, and we'll repeat that two more times, okay? And then from there, we'll take a standing splits and eventually get to the mat for a little play time. All right, when you're ready, go ahead. Downward facing dog is where we meet. From your down dog, inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, open the hips, stack and bend. Inhale, re-extend, level off the hips. Exhale, knee into your chest, squeeze it in round. Hold here, press the floor away. Lift the shift higher, breath in. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. This time on your exhale, grab onto opposite elbows and bend deeper into that front. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, step forward, chair pose with the bind. Squeeze the legs, sink the seat, peel the chest up. Deep breath in. Sink lower breath out. Standing raise, ground down into the right foot. Lift your left knee into your chest. Maybe you still have the bind. You can always let it go, reaching tall. Warrior 3. First, kick that left leg out long, and then sweep it back behind you. So strong for the legs and the core. One long line of energy from heel to crown of head. Breath in, step back, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Strong to this outer right hip. Reach forward, long to the spine. Gaze forward, shift forward, half moon pose. Press through both feet. Lift that back leg and keep it engaged. Okay, here's our transition. Maybe hands stay floating the whole time. Maybe you use the support of the mat or props underneath you. Take a breath in. On your exhale, with control, Shakti squat. Square the hips and the shoulders towards the mat. Tuck that left knee behind the right. Bend both knees. Open back out, warrior 2. So this time, hips and chest over to the right. Glutes are so strong. Slow and controlled. Back into that Shakti squat. One more. Inhale, half moon pose. Breathe to expand and open. Exhale, back to that Shakti squat. Squeeze and hold here. Standing splits, fingertips down, lengthen through both legs. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, Shakti squat. This time, lower that left shin to the mat. It's at a diagonal pointing to the right, and then we'll stack your right knee on top of the left. That right shin is at a diagonal to the left. Walk the hands back. Walk your seat back in between your feet for Vinyasa. So what that looks like, something like, different on everybody. Knees are working towards stacking. You can always bring a prop underneath your seat, underneath your knees, or between top and bottom knee. Actually, go ahead, prop underneath the knees rather than between the knees. Flex the feet, press the feet out wide. If you feel a little lopsided, like you're sitting off to one side, you can lift the seat and try to lower down evenly. Pause and breathe. Stay right here, or arms overhead. Let's grab our opposite elbows. Pull the elbows apart. Lift the crown of the head, soften through the neck, the face. Breathe. If you prefer a fold, you can walk the hands forward. Keep the sitting bones rooting down onto the mat and find a slight tuck in your chin. Stay with the breath. The work is not done just yet. And the work is really to calm that breath, to smooth it out, to come back to it over and over. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Let's make our way into standing splits. So from our Vinyasa, we'll uncross the right leg, that top leg, plant the foot, walk ourselves forward, and then sweep that left leg up and back again. Deep breath in. Vinyasa of choice, plant the hands, step back, float back, move through your flow. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, open the hips, stack and bend the knee. Inhale, re-extend, level off the hips. Exhale, knee into your chest and pause. Round through the upper back. Squeeze that thigh in. Lightly step it through. On your inhale, high crescent lunge. On your exhale, open arms twist. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, grab onto opposite elbows. Sink into your seat. Peel the chest up. One more deep breath in. Exhale, step forward. Find your seat. Peel your chest up. One more deep breath in. Breath out. One-legged chair pose. Draw your right knee in. Actually, high knee raise, excuse me. Maybe you keep the bind. Start to kick that right leg out long here. Lifting the thigh higher. You're welcome to reach your arms overhead and release the bind or keep the bind as we sweep back into warrior 3. Press through both feet. Crown of the head reaches forward. Lift the biceps or extend the arms forward. Breath in. Step it back. Open out warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Find your variation, elbow to thigh, arm on the inside of the leg. Back leg is strong. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, half moon pose. Back foot walks in, round to the front foot, and then lift. Rooting down and lifting tall. Here are 3 transitions. Breath in. Slow and controlled, Shakti squats, where the hips and the shoulders to the mat, tuck right knee behind left, weight in the left heel, bend both knees. Inhale, half moon pose, root down, lift, find that expansion, and then on your exhale, we contract into that spot. One more, inhale, rise, press through both feet. Exhale, back to that squat. Ooh, maybe fall out a little bit. And then when you're ready, standing splits. Lengthen both legs, hinge over that left leg, forehead towards the shin. Still strong to that lifted leg. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, one more time, Shakti squat. This time, we'll lower the right shin. The toes are at a diagonal to the left, where the shin is, excuse me. And then we'll walk that left thigh across the right. Walk the hands back. Take a seat between your heels for Gomukhasana, second side. Readjust as you need. Props under knees or underneath your seats. Press the feet apart. Lift and lower the hips if you feel a little lopsided here. And again, your options are to stay with hands on the mat, extend arms up and overhead, grab opposite elbows and lift up, or walk the hands forward. Keep the sitting bones rooted if you're coming into a fold, and a slight tuck in your chin to lengthen the back of the neck. Deep breath in. Breath out. Smooth it out, slow it down, breathe into the outer hips. Keep pressing the feet apart like you can squeeze the inner thighs together here. Couple more rounds of breath. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Lean and standing splits. Left foot is the base. So uncross that left leg, plant it. Shift your weight forward. Lift that right leg high. Take a deep breath in. Lift it higher. Exhale. Bend the left knee. Step the right toes back. The left toes back. Vinyasa of choice. And from your down dog, press the floor away with the hands and the feet. Let the head get heavy. Breath in. Lower the knees down. Breath out. Cross the ankles and take a seat on your bum. For a moment here, just roll up the wrists. You can either roll them out separately. You can interlace and then find a figure 8 roll, moving in one direction and then the other. Or open and close the hands here. That'll help release the forearms and the wrists. And it feels good after weight bearing so much. All right, before we fully slow down here, we've got an optional arm balance if you'd like, and there's a lot of prep work that you can incorporate if you're not wanting to fly on your hands today or balance on your hands. So we'll start with the left leg long, and we'll draw the right knee in. Let's take our left hand to the heel of your right foot, and take your right hand to the shin or the arm underneath, and then just start to cradle the leg back and forth. Now from here, we'll start to bring both hands to the soles of the feet and draw the knee back, like we're kind of setting up a bow and arrow here. We're drawing the knee back behind the shoulder and then forward. Back, behind, forward. Let's take our left peace fingers to the big toe, and then draw that leg forward, and then help your right leg move back by taking your right hand to the calf and pushing that leg back so the knee draws back. Once you've found a little more openness here, maybe, you'll lift that leg and stack it over your right shoulder or your upper arm. Try to get it as high as you can. And then you'll clamp or squeeze that leg around the arm, like you're giving your arm a hug here. Plant your right hand next to your right hip. Let go of that right heel and try to squeeze that leg around the arm some more. Plant your left hand next to your left hip. This is like when we set up for a reverse tabletop. Fingertips are pointing forward. Press into the hands, scoop the belly, straighten the arms, and pull the hips back and up. Let me do a little side view for you guys. So I actually lean forward or pitch my chest forward, press into my hands, grip them out with my fingertips, and straighten through the arms. From there, I pull my hips back and up, and then I lift through my left leg. Press the floor with your hands, squeeze the right leg around the arm, lift that left leg, squeeze the lower belly, and then release. And then lengthen the legs out long, give them a little shake, roll the shoulders up and back a few times. All right, that is called elephant trunks pose. And we'll take the other side. So, and if you want to keep playing with this, you can. You're welcome to use this as a little homework for later. So for the left side, we'll bend the left knee, right hand to the left heel, left arm underneath the calf or the shin, and then just cradle that leg back and forth. Nothing too crazy sensation-wise. We're just kind of loosening up here, letting it kind of relax. And then we'll start to find that bow and arrow, or really just the arrow motion here. So left hand to the calf. Let's take our right peace fingers to the big toe, and then draw the knee back and extend it forward. Draw the knee back, extend it forward. I'll give you the side angle view for this one. So knee draws back behind the shoulder, we extend it forward. Knee draws back. Next time you draw it back, hold it there. Left hand to the calf. Let's lift that leg up and over the shoulder, okay? We're sending it up and over like a little pretzel shape here. You'll notice the difference on both sides. There probably are big differences. Left hand plants next to your hip. Right hand plants next to your right hip. Readjust so that you're spreading those fingers wide, and you can shift the weight forward to the hands. I lean forward, press into my hands, straighten my arms. As I straighten my arms, I pull my hips not only back, but also up. That'll give more height to then lift through that right leg. Point to the toes. Woo! Press to the floor. Squeeze out the lower belly. Breath in. Lower down. Breath out. Give those legs a little shake. Woo. Bring the soles of the feet together. The knees wide. Hands come down just above the ankles on the shins here. Elbows can press into thighs. Stay lifted or find a forward fold. Try to keep the fold hinging from your hips rather than folding in the middle of your back. Breathe. Maybe on every exhale, you fold deeper. Maybe on every exhale, you relax more through the shoulders and the face. Maybe on the exhale, the mind gets more quiet. Let's lift back up. Hands outside the thighs, draw the knees together, soles of the feet on the mat. Check to see that the feet are hips width distance before you lower yourself down. Walk the feet in, and then reach the arms forward, hug the lower belly in, and roll down one vertebra at a time. Walk the feet in closer to your seats. Arms out wide like a T. Windshield wiper knees side to side. Bring the knees back through center. Lift your hips, scoot them to the right a couple inches. Draw your knees into your chest, and then take the legs over to the left. Legs can be stacked. You can extend your right leg long, take your left peace fingers around the big toes, or bring a prop underneath that leg for supports. Your right hip is drawing down, right shoulder melts down as we twist the upper body to the right. Close down the eyes if that's comfortable for you. Come back to the breath, and let the breath and gravity take over here to help you lengthen, to help you release into your twist. We're at the point in the practice where we're using less effort in the muscles, but we're still using effort in the mind and the breath. Staying right here with our breath. Right here on the mat. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Slowly unwind. Bring the legs back through center. Press into the feet, move the hips back through center. Let's bump the hips over to the left this time. Lift them, scooch them, knees in the chest, and then legs over to the right. Legs stacked. Option 2, extend your left leg. Interlace the peace fingers around the big toe. Draw your left hip crease down. Allow the ribs to revolve left if it's okay. The neck, the head can turn left. And again, closing through the eyes. Letting the breath take over. Letting gravity take over. Softening into your twist. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, bring the legs back through center. Move the hips back through center if you scooted them. Knees into your chest, right hand to right knee, left hand to left knee. Draw the knees out wide to the shoulders, circle them down, forward, back together. Let's make big circles with the knees, massaging out the hip joints. Releasing through the low back. Next time the knees come through center, let's take an opposite direction. So knees drop forward, then they sweep out wide towards your shoulders back in. Next time the knees come out wide, leave them there. You can stay right here in a supported happy baby or stack the ankles over the knees, arms to the insides of the legs. Hands to inner or outer edges of feet or peace fingers around big toes. Now work 2 again. Stack those ankles over the knees. Now press, release the low back into the mat. Release the shoulders towards the mat. Soften through the throat and the jaw, between the eyebrows. And just breathe here for a moment. You can rock side to side. Find any movement that you need, bending and straightening through the legs if that works for you. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Wrap the arms around your shins. Lift the chest and the forehead to meet your knees. Exhale, breath out fully. And on your inhale, extend everything long as the mat. Allow the feet to flop open. Allow the arms to rest down by your sides. Or one hand to heart, one hand to belly. If you prefer to end in the seat, you're welcome to sit up in heroes or Sukhasana, comfortable seats. Wherever you are, wherever you decide to be right there. Close down the eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. 2 more like that. Deep breath in, filling up all the way to the base of the lungs. Open mouth, release, empty out the lungs. One more deep breath in, big chest and belly breath. Open mouth, let it all go. Let go of the effort in the body. The effort in the breath. And the effort in the mind. You can rest the mind's attention gently on that soft inhale and exhale. Let everything else rest completely. Shavasana. Begin to deepen out the breath. Bringing yourself back into your body and the space that you're in right now. Eventually bring movement to your fingers and your toes, your wrists. Take the arms overhead for a full body stretch. If you're on your back, draw your knees into your chest and gently roll to one side. Make your way to a comfortable seat if you're not there already. No rush to be there. We'll meet there. Hands together at heart center. Backs of the thumbs press into your sternum. Lift the chest, breath in. Bow the head towards the fingertips, breath out. In this gesture of gratitude. Grateful for our bodies, for our minds, both of which brought us here on the mats, as well as this community, which keeps showing up, which keeps us showing up. Thank you all for joining me this afternoon. I look forward to more flows online, eventually in the studio, and I will see all of you soon. Namaste. All right, my friends. It's been a pleasure. Let me know if you are needing anything else in general in yoga. Oh yeah, that half moon to Shakti squat. Whew. Homework for us all, right? All right, thank you for the feedback, Michael. I love it. I'll see YouTube later. And then Instagram, thank you so